Right, so the other day I was actually speaking to one of our friends, one of the people that follow our channel, and he was asking me about what I think about the whole fat acceptance movement and how that there's almost a fat culture that's promoting itself about you should be able to be fat and happy and healthy and all this kind of stuff, and just kind of what I think about it. And to be honest, I'm probably going to take a bit of a spin that a lot of people in the kind of the health industry, you could call it fitness health industry, because again, fitness and health don't always go hand in hand. A lot of the time, the top fitness does not go hand in hand with health, but that's a different video for another day. Is that I am a big believer in simply doing what makes you happy. At the end of the day, if you're happy doing it and you aren't hurting anyone else or causing harm to anyone else, then who am I to judge you and who are you to judge me? If you are happy being very fat, then and you're not causing anyone harm, then okay, good for you. It's not what I would want to do, but again, who are you to judge me and who am I to judge you? There's nothing wrong with you doing that. However, what I have the big problem with is promoting obesity to children. Because again, over the age of 18, 21, people can think for themselves, but under the age of 18, people, especially males, in my opinion, aren't mature enough to actually think and do things for themselves. And for you, not you, but the fat acceptance to actually start promoting being fat and pushing that onto kids. I mean, who the hell are they to put obesity onto kids, which kills you? Obesity shortens your life. It doesn't make you very attractive. So that's the first thing. I mean, how would a wee girl feel who doesn't know better, who you're promoting obesity to her, and she ends up looking not as attractive as she could be because she is very obese? And again, I know that then a lot of people are going to hate and say, oh, well, it's all what about is an inside. Well, yeah, it is about what's on the inside, but you can't be attracted on the inside if you've never met that person before. See what I'm coming from? So I mean, how first of all, that's the first thing. So you're gonna choose to make a kid less attractive. You're going to make them not be able to do sports. So sports again is a big part of bonding with other kids and making friends with people with a similar interest. You're going to ruin their chances with sports. You are going to make them a lot more sluggish and sleepier and ruin their quality of their everyday life. And you're also you're going to shorten their life. Who the hell are they to promote that and saying this is healthy and this is good and this is happy and this is what you want to be to kids and people that don't know any better and are going to look up to and follow their peers? That is what pisses me off, and that is what gets me really angry. If you are an adult and you want to be obese and you want to be fat and you want to look like shit and you want to be unattractive and you want to do all that and that genuinely makes you happy, then well, good for you, fair enough, keep doing that. That's fine, because at the end of the day, I mean, people might look at me and be like, well, why do you want to hit your head off a bar and squat? Why do you want to always be in a gym? Why do you want to do this and that and that? And it's like, well, that's because I enjoy doing it. That's what I enjoy doing, and that's what a lot of you enjoy doing. So again, who are you to judge me and who are you to judge? Do you know what I mean? But the thing is how they can actually look themselves in the mirror and promote this and promote it to kids and say that it's happy and healthy and it's this and that. That isn't good enough, and that is what is going to be, that is what's wrong with the world, is that by trying to make themselves feel better, they try and encourage more people to do it because they're insecure, and it's almost like strength in numbers, and it's like none of them are actually strong enough to just take a back seat and do things themselves. Because I swear to God, I would still do what I'm doing if I was the only person in the world doing it. If I was the only person in the world that could squat X amount of weight and work out in the gym, I would do it. I'm happy to stand myself. I'm big enough. I'm secure enough for myself to stand alone, do things myself. But they're not. They have all these fat acceptance walks and push it onto kids and say it's healthy and all this stuff. Well, the proof's in the pudding. You're obviously very insecure. You obviously don't believe it. because you wouldn't have to promote it enough. And then where do we stop? Should we then have like a drug acceptance thing? Should we have certain drug laws like, oh yeah, you take crack, oh cool, I'll take crack too. Yeah, brilliant. Right, we'll start pushing this on, all that crack makes me happy, and crack makes me this and that, and crack makes me see cool things in the wall and the sky. Do you know what I mean? Where does it stop? That's the thing, and that's what annoys me. I do not like how they are pushing it and trying to make it mainstream and put it onto kids and people that necessarily are mature to think for themselves. Like I said, I'm a big proponent, I'm a big believer in doing what makes you happy, as long as you're not hurting anyone. And being fat, if I mean, I'd be friends with you if you're fat. I'd have a fat friend. I've got fat friends. There's nothing wrong with that because they're not hurting anyone. They're being happy. They're nice. I'll be friends with them. I'm not going to judge them, and I believe that no one should be judged, whether you're black, white, straight, gay, all that. You shouldn't be judged, but you shouldn't also try and put what you're doing onto someone that's less mature than you. Tell them that it's fine and it's healthy and it'll make you happy when it doesn't. It doesn't. And yeah, that's what really annoys me. So that's my take on it. If you enjoyed this video, then give this video a thumbs up.
Would you ever forget anything you know? Take a chance to step outside.